Hey, what's going on? Just want to drop a quick jewel, about having a rock in your shoe in life. If you're climbing a mountain or trying to do something real spectacular in life, the small things will get you. A rock in your shoe can take down all the work that you've done, all the things that you focused on and tried to plan and get done. A rock in your shoe can tumble all of that. So I say that because a lot of us forget the details. The small things do matter. And in the same breath, the small things don't matter. There's a lot of petty people out there that do a lot of petty things to try to, take you off that mountain or take you off God's plan for you, or they see something's going on inside your life that's great and grand and they try to plant little seeds of doubt or say things to get you off track. And yeah, there are people that's doing it, but we don't really fight up against people. We fight up against principalities. There's good and there's evil. No matter how you try to shake it, it is. Some people wake up and shake their hands with the devil. Some people wake up and shake their hands with God. They just do that. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. They just have a choice. God can't even take the choice away. They choose. Your own mama will choose. Your daddy will choose. Sometimes we choose. I choose every day. Sometimes I don't choose right. I choose the devil sometimes, and I could be a butthead. And I can go out and hurt people if I don't choose right. And I have chosen the wrong before. I do it. Everybody do it up on a daily. So don't put your trust in thinking that this person or this situation is going to always produce, positivity, optimism, and all that other stuff. Not everybody's proud of you. Not everybody's rooting for you. Not everybody cares that you're making it, and sad, truth be told, it's a sad story, but a lot of people don't want you to go up. Not because they want you to be down, but because they can't understand what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you a giraffe, you can't keep putting your neck down listening to turtles and what they talking about. You a giraffe. And sometimes it's lonely being a giraffe, but you got to accept what God created you to be. An eagle can't worry about what chickens is talking about. You got to flap your wings and do what you got to do. And don't let that petty stuff mess with you. Don't let that rock in your shoe take you away from your destiny. You got a mission on this planet. See it all the way through. And for those of you, who are listening to this, rocking your shoe is not just, negative things. It's positive things too. Don't let little things go by in your marriage, in your relationship with your children, in your body, your health, your mental state, whatever it may be. You may have a pain on your left side you've been nurturing for 10 years and just say, oh, that's just the way it is. Man, go check that out. That may be the thing that take you down. You may have a cancerous cyst. Who knows what that is? And even if it's just indigestion, so what? You don't have the pain no more. Eliminate all the rocks in your shoe, every one, so you can climb that mountain and be the best that you can. Tell that woman you love every day, I love you. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. Tell that man you care about, hey, you're handsome. You're doing a great job for us. We appreciate you. Tell your sons that they're going to be excellent today. Have a great day. Go out and do great things. Tell that daughter of yours, you're beautiful. You're awesome. You're sunlight. You're a beautiful sunshine to me. Proud of you. Tell your family you love them, miss them. Whatever you can do to take that rock out of your shoe. You're not going to be perfect at it. You're going to miss some things every now and again, but do what you can. Don't let petty negative information get inside your head. My goal for 2019, I don't try not to set any goals, but my main goal is to not speak any negative, anything out of my mouth. That's hard to do. I'm a very cynical dude. But I've learned that if I check it, if I know that that's what I'm trying to do, I'll correct myself while I'm going into my negative conversation. I'm like, nah, I'm trying to talk positive, so let me just stop tripping. Let me just think of the opportunity out of the negative situation, stuff like that. Because people, it's a lot of negativity out there. Y'all know it, I know it, we all seen it. And the best thing to do is be positive. You may hear positivity all day and think, oh, that's just a dreamer's dream. That's just a lifestyle that's make people believe everything's great, but stuff is messed up. You don't know what I'm going through. Can I tell you, you don't know what I've been through? You ain't seen one day of my past. I just accepted the fact that my past was never meant to hurt me. It was meant to excel me. And if you want to take a day and we can sit down and talk about it, I could tell you some stories. But just know that positivity is a guaranteed ticket to success. Stay positive in everything that you do. I just try to share my tides with you because, in life, I feel like we do have to tide our time, our energy, our testimony, whatever you can do to give up something to give to somebody else. Try to do that. Today's lesson, rocking your shoe, baby. Get it out of your shoe. Don't let them small, petty people that's in your life trying to dictate what you should and shouldn't do or doing little things to mess with you. They're going to do them. But God said no weapon formed against you will prosper. He didn't say they weren't going to be formed. They coming, but they won't prosper. not one of them. So don't get caught up in the emotion of what somebody's trying to do. Just recognize that as a reminder that you own to something great. So take that petty, get it out your shoe, keep moving. Make this one of your best years ever. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. So get it moving, make it happen. Love somebody. The biggest thing you could do to love somebody is to love yourself first. Take care of yourself.